Hello, yellow. Says I'm up already. Good morning, good morning. Just instant. Hi, Mia. You're staring at me. Morning, everybody. There's just a pub. I see Mandy Stella, KTO, Tim from R, Miguel, Ryan Hernandez. Sunday fun day. I wish. Oh, I got a new camera. Got a new camera. I was getting annoyed at my old camera. It was cheap. It was like a $30 webcam. I've significantly upgraded to one that costs significantly more. Sup, Avery? Sup, M Mooney? Good morning, good morning. We're gonna start things light before we go into the heavy stuff. But yeah, let me show off this camera I got. So, also I gotta be. Oh, I paused because I'm opening something. Oh no, it's lagging because it's doing too much. All right, let's cancel that. Hello, hello. So if I do this, I think with the camera. Let's see, is it tracking me? Yeah, it has the tracking capabilities. Let me turn that off. I'm a little laggy. Am I laggy on your end? I keep being lagging. I might have changed the camera to what is it, 1080p. Right now it's in 4K.
Guantes.
Ooh, what up, Diana Banana Art? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so fancy new camera. So hopefully, I also got it because it looks like it's smoothed out. It looks like just doing stuff kind of annoy the computer, and I mostly got it because of this light. This I have a big window here, and the reason why I have this, I'm streaming here, not anywhere else, is because this is just where the best spot for our computer is in our house. So yeah, so hopefully this becomes less annoying. Uh, but I will say right now the adjustments it does, like the auto exposure, is 1,000 times better than it was on the previous camera already. Because at some point I would just get completely engulfed by this light. So yeah. I will say though, it looks like you can see my pores pretty good too. So, a lot of adjustments have to be done. Yeah. So we're gonna start things light. I saw a couple videos this morning that I thought were pretty funny. What up? What up? What up? Oh yeah, Dan found out the emojis. Oh yeah, and also Mia's here, of course. We're just chilling. I might have to put something for her. She doesn't really watch anything. She likes watching this one thing called Letter Factory. It's the only thing she likes watching that keeps her attention. I've tried watching Miss Rachel with her, does not watch it. Uh, the Letter Factory thing's a leapfrog thing. I put something else from them. She loses interest of that too. It's just Letter Factory. So oh no, not Letter from Rod Wave. No, no, Mia does not listen to Rod Wave yet. Yeah, but she does love Letter Factory. The volume down though. It only watches super simple songs. For some reason, this, like I said, she locks in onto this one. Nothing else. Anything I watch does not lock in. And we put in a different episode. We tried watching it with her. She does not lock in with, even with us with her. But and it's like I say, it's the same characters, same kind of premises, right? It's like different rules for words. Maybe because she's grasping what the hell they're talking about a bit better. Because this is for like how you say certain letters. You know, it's like the A says ah, the B says buh. So maybe she just is able to digest that for now. So yeah, yeah, she's locked in. Wait till she finds about Spaghetti Factory. I want to give her spaghetti one day. She's getting better at the solids, but she needs a little more practice. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start off light. Saw a couple videos that any thoughts about. I saw this one that this was gonna be mean because it's gonna be me judging another dad for doing something nice. He's not a dad. Developing interest or likes or dislikes. She, I don't think so. I don't think she has like she likes certain toys. She likes more. I noticed that she really likes the color orange for some reason. That's like the color that she really gravitates towards. But dislikes, I don't really know any dislikes. She likes looking herself in the mirror.
If you adjust it for inflation, it's 823 million.
Yo, thanks for talking about this loser. He lives in my hometown. I was out protesting yesterday.
That sounds amazing. Thank you for protesting too, Mandy Stella. Don't let these cowards make you let you be fair. We'll jump into that in a bit. Like I said, we're gonna keep it light at first, kind of really, chill for a bit before we get into heavy stuff. Before we get riled up. But yeah, but thank you, Mandy Stella. You're a great person for that, by the way. I shout out to everybody who goes out and protest. Um, it means a lot to do it. Yeah. But back to what I was this judge a dad. So I came across this TikTok Instagram reel. It says daughter, daddy, daughter, daddy, can you buy me a vanity set for Christmas? Daddy, I can build you one way better. So this guy decides to can I zoom in on this? Yeah, this guy decides to build his daughter a vanity mirror. Actually, I can't do the music. Music doesn't matter. Why is it so low quality? So yeah. So he's built, and look, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Like maybe this is just like the start of it, right? Using like little pieces of wood. Like I thought this was just like a base, and he was gonna do more to it. Well, you'll see the end result. The painting, not to be mean, the black was terrible. Looks painting but he maybe he's not a painter. And then he makes holes in it. I think this is where he lost me. He makes holes in it and he fills it with things that looks like little rocks. Oh man. And yeah, so he kind of fucked it up bad by doing this, and then he looks like he put some resin over it or something to kind of make it like a bit more solid. And and then he just installs the mirror. Look, and then he adds the lights. The lights terrible. I don't know why he didn't paint the bottom of it. Fucking chair. Oh man, I don't want to be too harsh because he's doing something nice for his daughter, but damn, bro. I think it would be less harsh if he didn't put "I could build you one way better." It's like I think he said that he's not the comments are mean. Hell yeah, bro, build his daughter a workbench. The lights out a little overboard, but otherwise I hate all of it. Bro, have you ever seen a vanity? Leftover fish tank rocks. Oh, that is what it is. He put fucking fish tank rocks in it, bro. This dude somehow manifested the concept of furniture having a fade just to fuck it up. Yeah, the daughter asked for a fade, and you're right, Avery. He had a son. If the son asked for a fade, he was like, "Fuck that, I'll do it myself," and then he would just fuck up the son's fade. this the this is the girl equivalent to fucking up your son's fade, bro. I would have cried. This shit's so ugly. Pay for offer. We got vanities at home. Yeah, I agree with this comment. There's something really painful about asking your parents for something and then them giving you some weird twisted rendition of what you asked for. Then if you get mad, it's you need to be grateful. Where can I donate? Oh man. The chair. Yeah, the chair. You couldn't even buy a chair, bro. You didn't have to build the chair. I get god damn, bro. But I did see a lot of the comments saying that he's still learning or whatever. You want? Oh, you got the strawberries.
Whatever.
You want Josh's vanity? Leslie's here. This let's see what Leslie thinks. Cause your daddy's a builder. Your dad builds pretty good
Yeah,
stuff.
my daddy builds.
Yeah, your Leslie's daddy's build. So his daughter wanted a vanity set, so he said he could build her one. The noise doesn't matter because it's like a song.
Yeah.
So you tell me what you think. So yeah.
I can tell straight up already.
Just to the start. Your dad would not do shit
No,
like
he
this.
would not.
He would not do something like this. If I think your dad would probably buy like a one that's kind of messed up and fix it up really nice. I don't think he would build a whole table from scratch if he didn't know how to.
No.
And Mooney says hi. He tried. That's all that counts.
Um,
I do think. I do think it's sweet that he did try.
It's really It's like the thought that counts, you know.
Yeah, it is the thought.
Like he didn't have to build the.
No, this is the worst part though.
pieces.
He like makes holes in it, and then he has like someone pointed out those look like the fish tank rocks. I think he wanted to add some like flavor.
Like
Yeah, some pizzazz. It also doesn't have any drawers, which vanity does need drawers because that's where you put all your makeup. He's not a painter.
The color black is like.
I know.
Like unless he did all of it black. Then
Yeah.
damn, that is like the darkest vanity space I've ever seen.
You put her name up there. I mean, that's cute, but Sage, I guess. But that's like a 9.
Yeah.
Say 90. That's her rap name.
Wow.
Like Six Lack.
Oh, the Hello Kitty. Okay, never mind.
But the
It's
chair.
really good.
I know the
He
chair.
made the chair, bro.
He did. I'll say he didn't have to make the chair.
He could have bought like a little stool or something.
Are we sure?
You know what? 10 out of 10 for being there and doing it. It's just the execution could have been a little better.
Can I say, as a father myself, I feel like it was a way for him to try to save money. I think if it was just a way to save money. Well, if you couldn't afford it, obviously, and then you're like, I'll just build it. I'll do what I can because I can't really afford a whole vanity set for you.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it sweet. If he was being a cheapo and was just like, I don't want to spend the money, even though I have it, then 0 out of 10 dad for being a cheapo. 10 out of 10 dad. I can't afford it, but I want to gift you something anyways.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like he's saying that. He says, I can build you one way better. You can't.
Yeah.
But
one way better, brother.
I wouldn't trash on this if it wasn't like the way better thing.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't even notice the Hello Kitty thing. This is gonna be me in 10 years and I'll post on Instagram. And I'm like, Les, there shouldn't go be.
No, I'm taking you with me.
Mute.
We're going to my friend's house.
Yeah, so that was damn, other comments are not. Could have afford it and recently had a pet fish pass away. See, like 2 birds.
Damn. So you gotta use the
Yeah, I gotta use the pebbles. It's like shit, sure, you made me buy the fish. And then I saw this Nick A30. So if you guys don't know who Nick A30 is, he's like a what's it called? A Fortnite streamer. He's supposed to be kid friendly. And bro said a curse word, bro. This shook me when I saw it. Zoom in because it's big. Let me refresh because he says it kind of at the start. Oh my god.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew that was sure was gonna happen. Okay, that's not what I was saying. I knew that.
He
now I
said
forget what
not
I
a
was gonna
bad
actually
word.
say, though.
He said a bad word. He said shit.
I didn't say that, guys. Now I actually forget what I was gonna say, but it made sense in my head. It wasn't the S word. It wasn't the S word. I knew that. What was it gonna be? It was something. I promise, bro. I swear. What I was gonna say made sense. I never say the S word like that. It's not it.
Cancel him.
It's
We're
like when
going
you say,
to.
oh look, I only need 750. It's like when you say.
So yeah, look, just to play it again.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew that was sure was gonna happen.
Very disappointing. And look, I bring this up because we need to hold streamers account. Oh, my tracking's on. Oh, all right. I bring this up because we need to hold Twitch streamers accountable. Because there's been too many times where Twitch streamers they say something, they do something, and instead of admitting they did or say something, they do this whole runaround where they try to gaslight their audience to think they didn't happen. That's bullshit. Nick A30, you said a curse word, okay? And the quicker you admit that, good morning, Mr. Musashi. The quicker you admit that, maybe it's a talk to that. It's how I activate Leslie. It's how I activate it.
You know?
There's gonna be so many clips of me doing that. So, oh, hold on. All right, I did it wrong. Hold on, guys. All right, stop. Thank you. So yeah, so hopefully, I mean, I hope he admits to it and he could apologize, reflect, because I do think this is gonna become a bigger deal. The fact that it isn't is really heartbreaking. You know, it's sad how low we're going as a society. You okay, Mia? I will say we kind of messed up having Mia as a name and Milk.
No, we didn't.
I get confused sometimes. Sometimes I call Milk Mia. Sometimes I call Mia Milk because the mi comes out of my mouth and then like my brain is like trying to process which one to say next. So yeah, I have called my daughter after my dog. What you doing back there, girl? This is eating brekkie. She has waffles and strawberries and cherries. Were the strawberries still good?
Strawberries? Yeah, there's some of them. I saved a couple.
That's good.
They're not cherries, they're grapes.
Oh yeah, those are from the New Year's. What's
They're still good.
Oh yeah, we're very confused by the title given Jonathan Ross in the UK is. Oh yeah, yeah. If you unfortunately if you look up Jonathan Ross, it's a different guy. Here, I'll show you guys. We're gonna jump into it right now. He's a broadcaster and it doesn't even show him. Here goes this guy, the Jonathan Ross show. Now this Jonathan Ross, just to kind of save you guys all trouble, this Jonathan Ross is not a murderer. As far as I know, I don't know anything about this guy actually. As far as I'm aware, this Jonathan Ross, British guy, is not a murderer. He's just a British man, which is a crime in itself, but not a crime you could arrest him for. So innocent, innocent. All right, let's jump into it. So a few days ago, I believe on Wednesday, I do remember it was on Wednesday because I was talking about Mr. Beast instead. Uh, I was aware of what just happened. I chose not to talk about it just because I wasn't informed enough about the situation. I hadn't seen any of the footage. It was just something I heard happen at the moment. So you know, I was waiting for this to cover, and also I knew that like, just more information was going to come out of it, right? Specifically, the ICE agent's name, more angles of the situation, and I also wanted to know how you know, our elected officials would respond. So if you're here, I gathered all the information in one little place for you guys all to see. I will not be showing the shooting aspect. I'll try to avoid showing the shooting aspect. And of course, I will not be showing the person's body. Right? That's not what we're gonna do here. Uh, so yeah. So what day was that on? My brain's all mushy because I've been not sleeping well. So yeah, on Jan 7th in Minnesota, there was ice patrols and there was people protesting outside in Minnesota, in a nice neighborhood in Minnesota. A ICE agent called Jonathan Ross and his other officers were blocked off, and Jonathan Ross decided to open fire because as he puts it, he thought his life was in danger. We're gonna look at that footage now. We're gonna determine if his life was actually in danger. Uh, Obviously, as a Mexican man, I do have. I'll just be blunt. I have biases, but let's get into it. All right. So here is, I think this one has all the multiple angles. Let me make sure there's no actual footage of the body here. This has everything. Wow. Oh wow. Shout out New York Post. We're gonna play this in what's it called, like 25% speed, just kind of to like analyze it, because I think everyone's already seen it. Everyone's already seen this. Everyone in the country is already very aware of it. But yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, from my understanding was that there was a car. I guess they were traveling somewhere. One of the cars got stuck in the snow, and then she came in. God, I forgot. It's Renee. Renee Good. She came, and her partner decided to, from my understanding, block them in front. And yeah, there was a reaction to it. All right. I'm gonna do no audio. So yeah, you see them approaching the car, pretty much telling her to move. Uh, Immediately she backs up, and it looks like she's backing up, by the way. And here's Jonathan Ross right here, right here. He was on the other side of the car. You don't really see him until she kind of starts to move, but she looks like she's backing up, because obviously, if you ever driven a car, you got to back up and then turn, and that's what clearly what it looks like. You see her backing up to re-angle. Fuck New York Post. What New York Post do? I'm just using New York Post just because they had all the footage, Avery. I don't agree with any opinion they have, but and then immediately, literally, and this also Renee's partner right here. Immediately, you even see him. So let's go a little more back. So yeah, they're trying to stop her. Like I said, she's backing up. Even in, we'll get to it, but even in the officers' footage, you hear Renee's partner say, "Go!" Boom! Immediately bust out the gun. And like I said, she's taking a right. She's trying to get out of here. And yeah, and he immediately fires. Snow was literally melting that day. I don't believe Christine Gnome's reports of them being stuck at all. I don't think that's true at all either. So yeah, and then fortunately she crashes, and we should have another angle here. Oh my god. I did not mean to show that. Hold on. It was blurred, but still it's disturbing. Looking for another angle. There you go. Oh my god, my freaking AI camera is gonna constantly go out. I'm gonna have to turn that off. It was on his cell phone and got at the same time not. Yeah, we'll dive deep into that. So here's a different angle where you kind of see where he is. Where is he? He's like right. It's like right here. He's still mostly on the side, and it looks like he has whatever was going on. His life was not in danger, right? He had enough time to move, like himself, right? If you want to pursue her afterwards to arrest her, fine. The fact that they like believe that this was worth somebody's life is absolute insanity. In no way, shape, or form was this worth uh, a life, right? To believe otherwise is delusional. He's also not caring at all about the crossfire. The fact that a bullet won't stop a car was heading towards him. He's scared to look. Yeah, it's been terrible. So, and like I said, you can see, like we saw earlier, he immediately bust out his gun. Before I show more, I don't want more footage to come out. Yeah, immediately. Actually, I'll play the. Where is it? There's one where someone offers to help, and they also deny. Which I said is also, I'm not surprised that the person got denied trying to help her, but it was pretty cruel. We see him walk away fine. Yeah, he's totally fine. I think they're trying to claim that he was still on again. All right. I have to turn off this feature, man, because it keeps turning on when I don't mean it to. Yeah. And but here is the officer's footage. This we're gonna play at full speed. We don't need to. So this is kind of like the best angle you can kind of get of the situation.
Shocking new video has been Jonathan
Oh my God, that's a
off.
There you go.
The new first-person clip.
Okay. I think what he was trying to do.
Open fire.
So people were saying, why did the officer have his phone out? From my understanding, he had his phone out because he was trying to like get her plates. Which, look, you don't have to go to the front of the car to get her plates. He. And also, she doesn't have any plates in the front. And and I don't think she saw him really, right? Because he was just standing there, and obviously she's in a stressful situation. And she's like, they're like out of the car. This is the part where they're approaching her. And then look, sees him last second. And then look, she immediately turns her wheel, bro. Oh, let's slow that down. Oh, let's slow that down. I don't think it'll let me because I have ad blocker on. Oh, yeah, that's her right there. Yeah, but she immediately turns her wheel. She's not going for him. She's trying to literally leave. And yeah, sounds like more. And like he was already his hand was on the gun already. I think regardless, he was hoping to get an opportunity to shoot her.
The new first-person clip, Divider approached her door and ordered her.
Yeah, see, she didn't move until they came up to her door. She didn't do it to like attack him. Yeah, she was doing a 3-point turn to get out of there. So yeah. So that's all the angles kind of we have. There's like a couple more maybe, but it gets kind of repetitive. But like I said, was he in front of the car? I mean, he was walking to the front of the car. From like for some reason, people think that the footage, like the footage from his angle, kind of like helps him out. It really doesn't, because like I said, he goes in front of the car when she starts moving. You know, it wasn't that like he went in front of the car or she saw him or he saw her and like she immediately went after him. She didn't move. Her eyes were on the other officers and she didn't move until they approached the car. He was never a target. She was like, she didn't even know he was there from what my understanding was. So yeah. So let's learn a bit about it's called Jonathan Ross. So yeah. So from my understanding, he also had a history of he had an incident about 6 months ago also. Also, thank you, Oxygen Official, for becoming a member. Likely she's only watching the man trying to yank her dope and no one's going to wait for the exactly. And yeah, you can see that he had his gun pulled out right before. But here's a little history about him. So yeah, he was part of the National Guard in Iraq as a gunner, 2004, 2005. Performs 100 traffic stops. He's 2 decades in Border Patrol, then ICE. So he has a history with, attacking brown people, I guess the best you could put it. At least he works in places where he has the opportunity to do that legally, right? Border Patrol, Iraq, and ICE. He clearly hyper fixates on one type of job that they can get. The very officer, I think there's JD Vance. We'll get into JD Vance in a bit. The very officer needed his life ended dragged by a car 6 months ago. You think maybe he's a little sensitive about ramming with an automobile? Then maybe he shouldn't go in front of the car, dude. It's like it makes no fucking sense. He's like he's traumatized from getting hit by cars. All right, then stop standing in front of fucking cars, Dumbo. Doesn't really help him. To use deadly force, the elements of that have to be so concerned to open up individual. Yeah, and this is also bullshit. There's a NOM, which is the Homeland Security Secretary. There's an experienced officer follows this training and will continue to let the investigation unfold into the individual continue to follow the procedures and policies that happen in these use of force cases. Is it like training to like immediately? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised actually that it's training to just open fire at the second you feel a little bit of danger towards your way. Yeah. And then let's also get a good look on this guy. He's my thumbnail. But this is what he looks like. Not this guy. This is a different guy. Very savage. This is a British guy. Yeah. So he was initially wearing this mask, but then people discovered who he was. So this is apparently what Jonathan Ross looks like. I think he was in Iraq and probably murdered some people before. What a dork. Yeah. Wants to feel tough. I don't really want to pull up any with uninvolved people. But that's Jonathan Ross. And as far as I'm aware, he's in hiding. And then from there, of course, we had our lovely Vice President, J.D. Vance, have a couple words. So let's jump into that. Oh, see what people have been saying. Also on his footage, his camera was originally in his right hand, and he switches to his left hand now when he confronts her, but only after her wife insulted her. Oh yeah, so he was getting ready to shoot. Yeah, he was prepping to shoot. I think he was just looking for an opportunity. I think he wanted to pull out his gun, and he just happened to get an opportunity to shoot. He was already getting ready to pull out his gun, which no reason to do that, by the way. So yeah, here's our lovely vice president giving his takes. What happened? You okay? Here, I'll give it to you. Moved by YouTube. So he's responding to this where someone's kind of debunking. We kind of go through it. So it's just like the office. It's just not officers. This POV. We already saw this, but he's not even in front of the car. He's not even in front of the car. You can see. He's like right there. It's literally to the side, bro. Okay, whatever. So, okay, this angle set is she actually makes contact with the officer in front of the vehicle that he walked in front of, by the way. Emphasize, he walked in front of it. You're getting an eyes, but this angle is definitive? Yeah, it's not definitive. He got side swipe on the side because he went in front of the car. If you go in front of a moving car, you're going to get hit by a car. That's kind of how it works. AZ Remote, you've been playing Half-Life 2. I forgot how good it was. Yeah, I'll probably play Half-Life 2 when Half-Life 3 is announced. So yeah, and then Jay-Z's response, which is kind of crazy for a vice president to do. Any person in charge to do right now. Correct. You can accept that this woman's death is a tragedy while acknowledging it's a tragedy of her own making. Don't illegally interfere in federal law enforcement operations and try to run over officers with your car. It's really that simple. Like I said, there's proof she didn't try to run him over with a car. And these are all his tweets, by the way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 tweets of him. I think there was more, but not all of them are relevant. I want every ICE officer to know that their president, vice president, entire administration stands behind them. The radicals assaulted them, doxed them, and threatening them. Congratulations, we're going to work even harder to enforce the law. I'm going to say this, in my opinion, is not doxing at all. If you're someone with the power to kill somebody, right? You have that ability through your job. Then yeah, we should know who the fuck you are, right? And I believe people found them through public records, anyways. So it's not doxing them. We should know who they are, right? We should be knowing who's allowed to kill us. And if you disagree with that, I don't know what to say. Doxed him as Kristen. Yeah, Kristen Noam talked about him extensively. So no, no. People with the ability to shoot you legally, uh, we deserve to know everything about them. How much they're getting paid, uh, full names, how long they've been working for. Homes debatable, right? Now, I don't think you should know where they live, but if you could find it, that's fine, right? It's not fine. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with going to their homes doing harm to them, but we need to know who they are. And yeah, and the fact is, yeah, they're the fact that they're allowed to hide their face is crazy. Like, just to pull up his face again. Like, this was the original photo of him circling around. And this shouldn't be the only photo of him circling around. All ICE officers, and at least in California, ICE officers are no longer allowed to wear face coverings on themselves. All ICE officers shouldn't be allowed to wear face coverings on themselves, especially because they're allowed to fucking shoot you. And they are allowed to shoot you. And we're being proven here time and time again. They are allowed to kill you with no repercussions. They should not be wearing face masks. It's super awesome that in California they're not allowed to wear face masks. But the fact that everywhere else that they are is absolutely insane. And look, if you're gonna have the balls to fucking kill somebody, you have the gusto to take out a gun and take somebody's life. You need to have the gusto to also show your fucking face. How are you as a man brave enough to shoot but too scared to let people see you that you did it? Like, you can't have it both fucking ways, bro. Right? Don't be a pussy. Show your face. It shows our body cams. Yeah, the fact that like we didn't even get that through body, it was like the guy recording because he was trying to get plates. Which also said like, you're getting her plates. You're gonna find her later. But no, he wanted a reason to shoot. Yeah. So JD Vance being a moron. See, every congressional Democrat and every Democrat who's running for president should be asked a question. Do you think this officer was wrong defending his life against the deranged leftist trying him over? Again, this only works if she was trying to run him over, not trying to run him over. These were trying to arrest our law enforcement for doing their jobs. The least they need to do is ask them about it. Is their job to kill private citizens? Is that ICE's job, right? No, not at all. Yeah, they'll tread on people all silent of fucking course. Yeah. And that's the other thing. It's like, you have like, you know, government enforcement, right? Killing private citizens. And then you have the government protecting them. And we have the right being like, yeah, that's good. It's like be critical about what you're thinking about, right? You can't be anti-government, the government's evil, and because like that's a lot of people on the right, like, believe it or not, all of them are like, the government's evil, they're trying to kill me. That's why a lot of them were like anti-vax too, right? Because it's like it's all a long ploy to like brainwash me. So to then defend government enforcement and then take government officials' word for it, it's it's delusional. What happened? I'm a local government worker and I feel easily accessible to the public. Yeah, I figured. I was gonna say. I was saying that because my point wasn't that their info wasn't available. It was more the fact that JD Vance was calling it doxing, and I was trying to emphasize that it's not doxing, especially because you are allowed to kill somebody. If you're allowed to kill somebody, hell yeah, your information should be available. Right. I think 2 more tweets. We want to say this woman's death is a tragedy. Then we should pray for her soul as Christians and Americans. Then I agree with you. But the media's dishonesty about this officer is an all-time moment and shameless press propaganda. Does this law enforcement have a family? Yes. Did he get seriously injured by a vehicle 6 months ago? Irrelevant. Yes. Did he have a reason to fear for his life? No. Like JD Vance says, yes. He has every right to safety while he's doing his job? Yes. We want law enforcement officers to do their jobs and come home safely to their family. If you don't like the immigration policy of Trump's administration, attack me. Leave our law enforcement alone. It's time for the president to finally tell the truth about this story. Him having, there's a lot of irrelevant stuff. Him having a family is irrelevant because so they, Renee, she also had a family. She has 3 kids. She has a wife. What up, Lyson? You guys hearing me? Yeah. Yeah. Irrelevant because, she has a family, right? The mindset, like what it sounds like he's saying is like his life is more valuable than like hers, which is a crazy thing to insinuate. This is irrelevant to get injured by a vehicle 6 months ago. Irrelevant, but also if he did, why is he standing in front of a vehicle? Did he have a reason to fear for his life? No, because he, like I said, he chose to stand in front of the vehicle, and the person was trying to leave, and she didn't see that he was there. Or at least she didn't expect him to just keep going in front of the vehicle. She was getting out of there. Does he have every right to safety? Yeah, so do citizens. Every citizen has a right to safety too. This isn't a exclusive to him or law enforcement. The people that law enforcement is supposed to allegedly trying to protect should also have a right to safety. So yeah, I do like that he says, "Come for me, attack me." Oh man, so brave. Sees Jenny exotic. He shot an unarmed woman twice through a side window, and he called her a fucking bitch. Let her bleed out and fled the scene. These people are incapable of not lying about this. Side window, you can see the photos of the car with bullet holes. The shots came from the front of the car because that's where the officer was. He was out to discharge weapons in self-defense. Now, I think, let me see if I can find the bullet holes. So it is true that the bullet holes, I think, are in front of the car, but it's also, you could shoot, believe it or not, you could shoot a car from the front, from the side, right? Because we have these things called arms. And our arms allowed us to, here, I'll show you guys from a distance. See how you guys can't see me? Look, I'm not in front of the, like, let me go off camera. I'm at an angle. I could pull my arm out from an angle. I'm not in front of the camera, and I could aim at an angle. Our arms let us do that. Our arms allow us to reach. Our body, our hips let us angle ourselves. We don't got stubs. We don't struggle with moving our bodies. Look at that, even though. Positive. I need to turn that off because it keeps turning on. So I don't know why he thinks the arms things is a gotcha. But not the arms thing, the bullet hole thing's the gotcha. Holes. Car. Good morning. Good morning. Trying to avoid one with any pictures of Renee on it. I don't even want to show blood. Trying to avoid one with blood on it. So yeah. And even then, JD Vance is acting like it's directly in front of the car. If you see here, it is not.
She sees her reflection.
I know, she gets excited. Mia loves her reflection.
I love looking at her too.
So yeah, if you see here, it's on the side of the car. I wonder why. Maybe because he wasn't. And from my understanding, he is right-handed, right? Because I don't confirm that he brought the gun with his either his right or I mean it doesn't matter, right? Because if it was right hand or left hand, he shot it barely from the front. I always move like a C3 Pro. Exactly, yeah. Apparently, Jonathan Ross moves like C-3PO. He's a very stiff guy. He's unable to angle his body in a way to shoot on the side. So yeah, barely in the front too, by the way. So I don't think JD Vance is not having a good case here. I think he's making a terrible case and a terrible point. So just move on this, trying to avoid showing any blood or footage of her. No real police officer would stand in front of a vehicle. Notice the picture is also not taken from the front. Exactly. Taken from the side. Yeah. Like I said, as we've seen, he walks in front of the car. He was on the other side of the car. He was in a position where Renee couldn't see her. If anything, I'm assuming if Renee, obviously Renee was aware that he was there, she knew that he was at least, she knew the officer was talking to her partner. So if I was in Ray's position, I would just assume that he's in the process of trying to arrest her, right? Because there's two people. So he's going to try to arrest her, and then she would try to just escape. Right, like they want at least one of them to like go home. I think her partner was getting ready to get arrested in order for her partner to get out of there. Yeah, Bruce didn't run him over because he's walking perfectly fine. Yeah, he's walking. Well, from what JD Vance says is that he has serious PTSD from getting one over once. You know, she might be tired. It's time for a sleepy time. You're tired? Daddy's talking about this stuff, baby. It's important. So how we all watch the same thing, yet these bootlickers make up a different reality. Yeah, and speaking of bootlickers, well, I guess she is the boot. But here's a short clip of Christy talking about it.
Officers were out trying to get a car stuck out of the snow when they were surrounded and assaulted and blocked in by protesters.
Well, you said, Madam Secretary,
Is there any proof that they were assaulted? It's clear. Also, good setup, Gunner, man. Saw you earlier. I was just kind of locked in. He clearly lunges in front of the car. She turns away from him. It's creating surgency of force, and it's against policy. Yeah, he. Like I keep saying that he put himself in that position. So here's Christy Nome talking about it.
Exciting.
the officer was following his training.
He
I'm
did follow his
wondering,
training
does
because of an
firing two
individual
shots
that was
point blank into a driver's window, is that part of the training? How is that self-defense?
This is an experienced officer who followed his training, and we will continue to let the investigation.
So doesn't answer the question, by the way.
Individual and continue to follow the procedures and policies that happen in these use of force cases. But let's remember the events that surrounded what happened yesterday on that tragic situation.
He has a history of being in front of cars. No, the incident was that he was trying to stop somebody. The person also drove off, and he was, from what I read, he was holding onto the car and he got dragged for a little bit. So he has a history with cars trying to hurt him, I suppose. But if that's the case, then just stop. He stood in front of the fucking car, bro. Can't believe Americans voted for Trump didn't see this coming. Yeah. Was there proof that the car was stuck in snow? The only proof we have is her saying it. You know, she's also saying that they were assaulted. I've yet to see footage of the protesters assaulting these ICE officers. Even when Renee got shot, she what's it called? You know, Renee got shot. You know, the protesters were not violent towards the ICE officers, even if they have every right to be. So
That these individuals had followed our officers all day, had harassed them, had blocked them in. They were impeding our law enforcement operations, which is against the law. And when they demanded and commanded her to get out of her vehicle several times, she did not.
But you called
so
her.
We'll continue to allow this process to unfold. and recognize that these law enforcement officers every single day put their lives on the line.
Of course
they
they
go
do,
out
but
and do their
called,
jobs.
Of course they
go
do.
out
You
and
called her a domestic terrorist, though, without an
this was an
investigation.
act of domestic terrorism,
But
No, it wasn't.
there
which
had
is
been no investigation into who she was or what she was about, and yet now you're saying
These
you can't
policies
speak
and
about the incident
procedures that
because of the
follow a
investigation.
use of force situation like this are
You got her
continuing
there.
to be put in place. So this is standard operating procedure after every use of force situation, is that we follow these procedures and protocols. This situation is no different.
Yeah. So that's that was Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. So I think that's the main thing I have regarding it. I don't think there's been any like serious updates since. Safety advice asking, right? I know there's been more ICE incidents, but this is the one making headlines. Can I believe the blatant lies? It's yeah, it's all. That's the other thing. It's all blatant lies. CNN's covering it. Says down to protests. Been a lot of protests. So shout out to everyone who continues to protest. If you're in a position to protest, you have the time. Definitely do go do it. Could the officers face charges? Political has an opinion piece on it, which I'm not gonna read someone else's. Yeah, and there's just been obviously there's been a lot of protests since then. I will say I do want to talk about the reactions from it towards everybody, because I in some or in a lot of ways have fortunately do have to deal with this if I'm ever in a situation. For those who don't know, I am Mexican. I'm a first generation Mexican. And that unfortunately does put a target on my back. You know, I am born and raised in the US, and it feels kind of crazy to say, but just because I was born and raised in the US doesn't, mean I would not be targeted. If there's ever an ICE raid, I could very easily be detained just because of my appearance. I could, and there's been cases that as such where people get detained and they are US citizens. So this, I try not to. I try to keep my streams usually light. So, oh my god, my thing turned on. I need to turn that off for next time. Following me still. You look brown. Where were you born? Exactly, Miguel. So I actually keep my streams usually pretty light, but when stuff that could affect people I know and myself, it's hard to not talk about. It's very hard to like ignore. This is my lane, so I do have to at least acknowledge it in some sort of way, and just feel the need to give my opinions on it. And yeah, not to say that only brown people or Mexicans are being detained by ICE. Obviously, like it's dangerous for anyone who's an immigrant, So, but me personally, I would obviously be targeted if they so wish to. And I like a train of thought going. I'm just so tired all the time. Me trying to talk about complex things, and I'm so exhausted. My brain's been running so slow lately. I'm just gonna let the freaking AI camera. I can turn it off now. Oh, my thing's gonna get laggy because it literally sees your hand. And where is it? Where's the gestures? Here we go. Got it. It's on now. Can I just press? I turn on the freaking auto track, and I think it's gonna follow me for a bit. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Let's do this. Got it. Okay, there you go. There you go. Now it shouldn't turn on. Good morning. It's Brian and Jessica. Oh, you're
123 million.
Good morning, it's Brian and Jessica. Rainbow emoji.
That's
tulip emoji.
I think that's Ethan and Neela's brother and sister-in-law. Good morning. Talking about serious topics. I've met them for you guys. They're both very, very lovely people. Thank you for catching my stream. So random. What the hell? Jessica Loach. Hi, hi. Let's see. My husband's Mexican, just got naturalized this year. We're here in Minneapolis. It's scary. Doesn't feel like it matters. He's a citizen. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it matters. You're a citizen. I'm road tripping in Texas, and my friend asked me if I was legal because checkpoints. I'm legal, but why do you have to ask? For your friend of mine got detained, even though he's American. He was picking his sister up from her flight from Mexico. Their taxes are so scary. I went to college with a bunch of dreamers. It's scary. They can be snatched up. Thank you, Brian and Jessica. Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, it's been great. My daughter's 8 months old now. By the way, I think when you last saw her, she was 3 months, 2.5 months. Yeah, she's way bigger now, doing way more now. Was Renee good an immigrant? No, she was not an immigrant. I believe she is a I think she may have been from the area. She was 37 years old. She was a mother of three, and yeah. Now you're right. People don't care about legal status. They just look. Yeah, that's the main issue, right? It's so. Like I said, that's why I want to talk about it, because it doesn't matter at all that Renee was a white woman that got shot, right? It doesn't matter at all. That's right. What matters is that an ICE agent was allowed to do that. An ICE agent was allowed to kill somebody and is facing zero repercussion. If anything, he's getting defense from the government. He's being defended by the government. He's there. He's being told, and all other ICE officers are being told, killing private citizens is okay under the right circumstances. It is okay to kill private citizens if the right criteria is met. And the criteria that was met was Jonathan Ross felt like his life was in danger. And that's the only criteria he made, that he felt like his life was in danger. Not that his life was factually in danger, not the fact that he was in danger. It's just that he felt was in danger. And to add to that excuse is the fact that God, my brain's so slow lately. I'm just so tired. It's the fact that they're saying that he has PTSD because he got run over. If your officer has PTSD, maybe he needs more fucking mental health fucking training, right? Maybe a guy with fucking car PTSD shouldn't be out and about dealing with cars. In my area, teachers got busted for calling ICE on students. That's crazy, the fact that happened. My sister is a white Canadian woman with a green card in the U.S. The state of things has gotten to the point where I just hope she's okay over there. And yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I also don't want to downplay for white immigrants as well, right? Because I as much as people of color who are immigrants are getting targeted, it's against all immigrants. It's not just brown. It's all immigrants, right? You could very easily be detained and questioned just for not being an American, and it's absolutely insane. Houston safe enough to be hosting the World Cup? Yeah, I forgot the World Cup's happening. He's probably getting a medal. Yeah, he probably is going to get a medal for enforcing the law. Disgusting. Ross put his life in danger and used that as an excuse to use lethal force. Exactly. And then the discourse that's been going around, it's like people don't understand like proper correlation. So I've been seeing major hot take here, but I feel like you should be able to kill somebody just because your fifis are in danger. Just my opinion. I know, hot take. You shouldn't be able to take someone's life just because you got your feelings hurt. My friend got pulled over by ICE. Cops were like, "You can't you tell she sounds like she's from the Browns? Can't you tell by that?" Jeez. You see a video of the DoorDasher running to a home because ICE was behind her, the home defender. I did see that one. That was awesome. Here, let's just show that one. DoorDasher running from ICE. Well, I was gonna say, I'm also over like the improper correlation that is happening, and just from a bunch of different. It's not even just left or just not even just the right, it's like the left also. It's like we're doing like terrible correlation. Like, what's it called? Like, unfortunately, not that I agree with it or not, we got into the point where people kind of again where people make fun of anything, right? Like the whole Charlie Kirk thing became a meme. Unfortunately, the Renee thing, people are posting terrible pictures about her. I disagree with both, by the way. I don't like using Charlie Kirk as a meme things, and I don't like the response with a Renee. It's one of those things also where it's like, before the Charlie Kirk thing, there was this thing, and like people keep going back and back and back. Well, sorry, it's so irrelevant. So it's not, I don't agree with it, but here's the difference, right? Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a private citizen. It was you call it terrorism, but he was assassinated, right? uh, for political reasons. It was a political assassination. But this was not done by a government official. This was not done with somebody with power, and he's being punished for it too, right? What Jonathan Ross killed somebody as a government official. So if you have people out there who are trying to use as defense where they say, well, Charlie Kirk was murdered. Yeah, Charlie Kirk was murdered, and so was Renee. So was Renee Good. The difference is Renee Good was a private citizen who was killed by a government official. And you should ask those people who maybe are right, leaning more right towards your family. Is like, do you believe government officials should have the right to killing private citizens? Do you think it's also an equivalent of what was his name, Tyler Robinson? Do you think Tyler Robinson and Jonathan Ross are in the same level of responsibility, right? And they're gonna go out of their way to kind of like, if ands or buts. You just fucking try to get that out of the way and be like, fuck the ifs, ands, and buts. Just answer: is Tyler Robinson in the same position as Jonathan Ross? Because these are both the shooters, by the way. Are they the exact same thing? Do you genuinely believe that? And they're gonna say no, right? They're gonna go if, ands, or buts. Be like, no, yes or no. Are they the same? No, not at all. Right. So it's so stupid to be like, but Charlie Kirk, right? But Charlie Kirk, this. It's so irrelevant to the situation. It's a false equivalency. Jonathan Ross is a government official. He's government enforcement. Tyler Robinson was not. And I think that's where a lot of the right really fucks it up, because they're so obsessed. For some reason, they have this big, big obsession that the government should be allowed to kill people. We saw with George Floyd that they're allowed to kill people, specifically people who oppose their views. But yet, at the same breath, they'll say that, like, the government should have less enforcement, less rules, or like less people to impose less on you. It's so contradicting of statements, you know. And like, and then I don't know. It's like stuff like that, and then it's like the left trying to connect it with Israel. It's like, let's focus. Like, I understand Israel Palestine's big deal, but let's. Sometimes I just want to focus on what's happening right in front of us. What's happening right in front of us is ICE agents killing the government, our own government, killing citizens, private citizens. Not everything needs to be connected back to Israel Palestine. It's something that is important, but sometimes we need to fucking lock in on the things that are happening right in front of us. You know. And like, to me, that also frustrates me, because it makes it seem like one thing is the only thing that matters. And like now I know, puts me in a position where it feels like people sometimes don't truly care about these things that are happening to us. The things that are happening to people like me, bro. It's just, I don't know, man. And like, and I care about like everything that's happening, right? I care about all these important topics. But I don't know. It's like, I guess the way I see it is like, I wouldn't do that shit about anyone else's like problems, you know? I guess that's the best way I could put it. I wouldn't do this to like anybody else who's going through something either in this country or a different country, you know? Like, if something's happening like somewhere else, I wouldn't start bringing up like, well, let me relate this back to ICE. It's crazy. like not everything needs to be compared to something else, man. Can't save the world if we can't save our own backyard. Yeah, I know. Be myself, I also think her being a female version plays a big part. Yeah, it's also with the homophobia, you know, because I also see that where people are trying to be like, she was a gay woman who. It's all complicated, man. And like it's all frustrating. It's like we need to like the whole political state and commentary in this country is like completely just fucked, man. You know, like I'm literally to the point where you know, it's like, you know, the look at my lawyer dog, I'm cooked.
Guante.
I'm like, thank you for coming. Remember Jessica Lee? Like, you know that meme where it's like, this is my lawyer dog, I'm cooked. Or I'm going to jail. Let's see. It's the look at my lawyer dog, I'm going to jail. I'm like chosen gay, chosen bisexual. I mean, if you're bisexual, you're gay. I imagine, right? That's kind of the thing. This how it feels like. Look at my political commentaries, dog. I'm fucking cooked. She's not sleeping.
No.
If some care about lives. I mean, it is. Look, if you have a connection to like plays out, like obviously you have a. I'm not gonna expect everyone to care about everything that's happening in Mexico, right? Because I do have family there. Like, if you have a strong connection to these places, I'm definitely. I'm not gonna be like, oh, why do you care about stuff outside the U.S.? If you have a very strong connection.
If you adjust it for inflation, it's 823 million.
Thank you for discussing these important but sensitive topics.
No problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell people to be like, oh, you shouldn't care about other things outside the U.S. That's absolutely ridiculous. But like I said, if you have the strong connection, definitely bring it up. But I think if the connection's kind of loose, but you're still trying to connect everything, something that it like that doesn't need to be connected to, it's getting kind of silly. It's getting a little silly. Yeah. It's rapidly getting to the point where people in Minnesota start to defend themselves accordingly. Yeah, it is going to get to that point. Because why why should people tolerate getting their neighbors to roll an ass 20 times louder than the stream? There's no answer to everything. Yeah, it's a lot, man. Like I said, the I don't know. I don't know. But it's nice to see people do care, though. You know, it's nice to see people going out there and putting in the work. You know, because these are scary times, man. And I have no I you think you know where things are going, and it's hard. It's hard to even predict. I have no idea where anything's going anymore. You know. Oh yeah, I know. Walls is in he's the was it the governor, right? So hopefully he's able to do something about it. I saw that he spoke up about it a little bit. I'll put up the DoorDash here. DoorDash running from ice. Oh,
So nowadays we can't order
hurry up.
DoorDash without. Come here, man. So nowadays we can't order DoorDash without ICE showing up to our house, right?
This DoorDash delivery.
It's getting crazy out here for some DoorDash drivers.
I don't know who this guy
ICE is coming. Watch these short clips. This is before we get to you want some.
Don't have
I just got
orange.
find the guy with the
Get
intro.
one. Okay, if they get one, then they're gonna break the door down.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant.
It's true.
Because this was my DoorDash lady. I
Like
don't
the
even
world's
know the
getting so
lady. She
nice,
just ran to my
progressing the past few years,
house.
and now it feels
Of
like
delivering
backsliding.
food when ICE agents started chasing her. She panicked and ran into a customer's home for safety. Her daughter was still in the car. ICE took
Oh
her
my
anyway. Then it got
God.
worse. The agents tried to force their way into the customer's home to arrest her again, but they didn't have a warrant.
Not know what to do. I really did not want to give you up
You're
to
good,
them.
Jessica.
I don't know what to do when you.
All right, so this is gonna be interesting. It will.
I don't know who this guy is.
With me on.
But, shout out to that lady who protected that DoorDash driver, man. Scary, scary, scary times. They didn't have a warrant. Yeah, that's the other thing. They think they could do whatever the fuck they want. That's another annoying thing. They think they could do whatever. And I know there's been other ICE shootings. There's been like think about like 9 ICE shootings I saw. There's one 2025. People have been shot in ICE raids. Trying to see if there's anything. When the outcome was from that, I hope her and her daughter are okay. Let's find out. Maybe there's a news story about it. Oh, this thing was 13. Actually, it's a whole 13-minute long video. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that guy was here. I found a better video of it.
If they don't have a warrant. Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran to my house.
All right.
I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what to do. I'll open the door if the police, say that
They're
I have to
recording it
open the door,
all.
but,
I
like,
saw them filming
I
crowds.
don't
2
know what
guys
to
yanked out of
do.
the store.
This lady just was shot yesterday. Now I ordered fucking food and there's people outside my fucking house.
Cheyenne, I'm on my way, okay? All
What
right.
do I do? What do I do? What do I
Shout out
do?
to being
I'm
brave.
so
Portland
scared.
represents.
James, come downstairs.
Cheyenne.
What?
It's terrifying.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. This is the lady's license plate. They already took someone out of her car.
Oh, they
I
took her
called the-
daughter.
So we need to come up with a solution. Do this peacefully, right?
Oh my god.
If we're not
I
back
own
in
this
time.
property.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, why are they allowed to?
I
He's
need
like
to-
in
hold
the
on, my
fence
neighbor's
area.
house.
I don't think you're allowed to be in the fence area. The father is pissing me off. Yeah. I think she's trying her best. I think even she doesn't know what to do.
Come in here because we ordered some DoorDash and some lady ran in our house. So now we don't know what to do.
Why are they allowed to just?
I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting for the warrant.
Wanted fugitive. Shut up. Bro.
I don't know what to do, man. This is scary.
It's gonna get worse, dude.
Can I just get a warrant? I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here. This shit happened yesterday, and
You don't need to open the door if they don't have a warrant. No, you never have. If they don't have a warrant, you don't need to open the door at all. I think they try to convince you to like let them
you
in.
have your ID? She said she has her ID on her.
Hold on. Okay. If you put your hand off, you take your fucking
Sure, you can be
hand-
charged
Stop.
with evading
Okay,
if you act like
if
you
I
know
open
they're
this
in your
door,
house.
One, you're not coming in my house. I will give you her. This is her ID.
They said
She is a
they
U.S.
They're following the
citizen.
law. They would enter the house
This was
only
my
if they saw the
fucking
person enter the
DoorDash.
house.
The
Oh,
fact
interesting.
that you guys are torment. I'm Native American. My fucking family already died for y'all to work here. Hung by Abraham motherfucking Lincoln. 38 plus 2.
No warrant or entry.
So the fact that y'all are on a Native American's fucking house is pissing me the fuck off. I will open this fucking door when I have the fucking decency to open this door since you guys have pointed fucking guns at me. I will fucking open it. But you guys
Yeah, why would she open the door? Like, there's two guys with like fucking guns out there.
Shoot anybody. You did yesterday.
And you had your
There
hand
we
on
go.
your gun this whole time you've been
You
here,
had
dude.
your hand on your gun the entire time.
We have it all right here.
She
You're
is spitting.
fucking live.
Get off my yard and I will open the door to let her out. Go up to the car because I don't feel comfortable.
These dudes are just doing it
2-year-old.
50K. Is that really
I'm
the
a
starting pay for
1.5-year-old
ICE agents?
baby.
50K? Oh
I
man,
have 3 more in school.
that is not worth
I
it.
have 3 more in school.
Yeah, and this is after, because she referenced it. This is after Renee got shot. Yeah, no world is she opening that door, bro. In no world should you open that door.
I'm going to, but move.
Please.
Signing bonus. Now there's a child involved. Protecting child has to be number one. Yeah, I feel bad for the child being taken. That's even worse because that's kind of like, I'm pretty sure that as the parent going to you're kind of more
Okay, but what do I do?
you'll probably want to go out and get your kid, man.
Just saying those charges.
You need to come with me. Come
We
on.
can't.
Oh,
I have family.
she's scared.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on. You need to come with me, ma'am. Come
There's
on.
nothing we can do.
Come on.
There's nothing
on.
we can do.
Come on. Just come on.
Poor lady.
Ma'am, I am so sorry. I don't want to do this. Come on. Come on.
Oh my god.
Scary, man.
I don't know what to do. I'm Native American. This is against everything I stand for. What the fuck do I do, man?
So scary.
I need you to come up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I need you. Come on.
So they get good in some states. I don't even know anymore, man. I think it's definitely not good in LA. Sounds like they're giving her up. I didn't even see this.
Don't. No guns. No
No
shooting
guns.
anybody. No shooting anybody.
It's okay. No guns. No guns. No nothing.
In real cause to make it slightly safer.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to let everybody. What is your name? The police said I have to let you go, ma'am. Ma'am.
Sign on bonus 50K.
No, ya me van a
They won't hear you. They won't hear you.
How could you do this to your own fucking people? That's insane.
It's another Latino, right?
I don't fucking care. Y'all didn't have no fucking warrant.
Just give her some time.
Just give her
If you
some
adjust it
fucking
for
time. Y'all
inflation,
just
it's,
shot someone in
123
Minnesota.
million.
I ordered
Thanks,
DoorDash.
Nate, for talking about this.
DoorDash.
No problem, DJ. Thanks for
Are you
hanging out
fucking kidding
and
me?
listening too.
I'm Native American.
Thanks for anybody
Get
who's
the
here
fuck off
listening
my
about this
yard
stuff.
until she comes that way. You don't even have a fucking warrant. But I'm not gonna go to fucking jail because y'all pieces of shit ain't got nothing better to do because your wife still wanna suck your fucking dick. Fucking puta.
Yeah. She's native too. It's fine. I know it sucks that they had to give her up, but
No, eso es mentira, eso es mentira. Ustedes lo separan de las familias. Dígame sus niñas solas. They already took her kid. I don't know what to do. I have a baby. They were literally telling me that if
I think she was
don't-
talking about the
cops were even telling me
cops.
that if I don't open the
They'll
door,
charge us for
they'll literally
harboring.
charge me with harboring. I don't know what to do. Come here, man.
yeah, I know she's in a hard position, man.
Come here.
The feeling I get every time I see a black cop doing police brutality. Yeah, it sucks when it's one of your own, bro.
Don't have a warrant, but they told me I was gonna be charged
Actually, I
with
saw.
harboring.
They're gonna break down my door.
They were gonna break down my door.
To 20-year.
I already did. The police told
Wait,
me
did I
to
send
get
that to
her
myself?
under her, or
The police are saying
Hold
we
on.
can't keep her in here.
There's one video I saw that I found pretty interesting. It was like some kid.
she's from Minnesota. She has a Minnesota license.
And how are you guys gonna
Plate
wear the
is
police
Minnesota.
symbol if you guys aren't police?
You're literally talking to her in Spanish. I hope they turn on you and take
Think I
your
sent it to
family, 'cause
myself?
That's what you're doing to people.
You're separating family.
They took
Where
her
is it?
kid.
No.
I don't know what to do. My baby's inside. I did call the police. The police
The
told me
police
that
aren't gonna help
they
us.
told us that we have to
She
open the
said
door
we have two
or keep.
options: get charged with harboring or fucking release her.
The police should be on their way, but I don't know
And
what
why
to
don't
do.
you guys have a search warrant?
Where? Where is it? Where's the paper?
Show me federal
Where's
judge
the paper?
Saw a guy talking about
Where's the warrant,
your
guys?
judge fucking warrant? First off.
sounds like they're still fighting
Yes,
for her
you
though,
have
which is
permission to be
nice.
on our yard. No, I don't give ICE permission to be on my fucking yard.
This is our
That's what-
property. You guys
I
need to
own
get
this
out.
property.
Yeah, can ICE even tell that lady to move?
I told you guys multiple times. If you don't have a warrant, you're not able to access in my house. I went to.
Like I didn't want to hear the sorrowful tears for a baby girl things is okay. It's not okay.
Good. She's terrified. You're in an ice suit. How are you gonna reassure her?
No, es mentira. Ustedes los separan de los babies. No.
For those that don't understand, the lady saying that it's they're lying. You guys separate families from their kids.
I don't know what to do. I called the police, but
And then she's saying that she wants to go with her daughter. That's the only thing she wants to do.
I don't know what to do. A woman was just killed in Minnesota yesterday from you guys, and you guys think that we're gonna just take this shit lightly? Literally, you just shot and killed
It's time to access
someone
my
yesterday.
2A rights. Feels about time. Yeah.
Go to work and that shit just sits right with you? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You guys are modern day Nazis. My fucking family got killed. Native Americans got killed for you guys to put on that fucking shit. Bullshit.
And bro speaking Spanish too. Embarrassing.
So nowadays we can't order DoorDash without ICE showing up to our house, right? I have a baby. A baby.
Oh.
Get out. Until you guys have a warrant signed, get off my fucking property now. Now.
I want judge papers.
Someone had to snitch on DoorDash. Yeah, someone must have snitched. Because how do you know random DoorDasher is an undocumented immigrant, bro?
11,000 TikTokers right now. 11,000 TikTok followers that I have. 11,000 followers.
Has DoorDash said anything? I don't think so.
Get the fuck off my
Gosh.
yard until you have a judge's signature.
Comments nice.
I hope you guys sleep.
I don't. Doesn't look like DoorDash commented on this at all.
Come back to my fucking house, cause I will sue you.
I don't see.
Fuck out of every one of you. You don't know who the
She's live. Yeah, I'm pretty. Usually, so if you're ever like in this type of situation, the recommendation is always to go live. I remember there's unfortunately a lot back in the day where there's an infamous video where a black man got shot in his car, and his girlfriend next to him, she went live on Facebook, and that's pretty much how we got that documented. I think they were trying to take her phone away from her. So yeah, always go live, so you know they cannot delete the recording, and it would hopefully stay saved, or somebody manages to see it and saves it for you, saves the video. So yeah, if you're ever no Rodney King, no, not Rodney King. That was someone recording from a distance. Was not thinking about somebody else. Shut up to make sure these thugs blow your whistles, honk your horn. You see this? They do make a difference. I hold them from my house. I would have known if I didn't hear the commotion. Yes, always go live, guys. If you're always in a situation where you need to record something. Do TikTok lives get vaulted? I'm not sure if TikTok lives get vaulted, but TikTok's pretty good at pushing lives. Like, you ever go to like a TikTok live, they always have like a ton of viewers usually. It's because TikTok pushes their lives pretty hard. And once it starts to get traction, more and more people are going to see it. So, but obviously someone recorded it. Yeah. No ending. I guess that's how it ends. Pretty telling they read the comments. Yeah, it looks like they all start to leave once neighbors show up. This person pretending they all leave when neighbors show up. The woman was sobbing, speaking Spanish about her family and babies the whole time. The other woman's a mother, has to face probably being separated from her own children and family. This is sickening, unbelievable. They says you don't even know her. Yeah, we don't have to know. What the fuck? You don't even know her, dude. Yeah. So what? She posted an update video. What's her name? So I could find. She have a on here. Let's see, TikToker who protected. Let's see, Stormy Baby 27. No, there's someone else talking about it. I think TikTok does that. I just tired of getting people talking about something. I mean, I'm here talking about it. Show me the source. Oh, here you go. I think it's this. No, it's not this person. I'm just getting people react. Stormy Baby 27. Is that her? I clicked on Stormy Baby. It was oh, maybe it was her, huh? I don't see her TikTok. TikTok. Trying to see the update from it. I just see people say thank you to Stormy Baby. How's the baby, Nate? She is good. She's kind of she hasn't taken her nap yet, but it's probably because I'm talking really loud. This is her. I have to log into TikTok. Can I make a TikTok account real quick? Sure. My birthday is whatever. I won't let me see the account. Yeah, Mia's playing in the background. Leslie and me are playing right now. That was me. Only letters, numbers, and periods are allowed. There. She wants to be included in the combo. Yeah. Oh, was this okay? It's this her. So this is her Stormy Baby. Okay, so this was the update. It's the audio.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant.
Is that her update video? I clicked.
I'm gonna try to update you
I
guys
accidentally
the best I
freaking
can
clicked
right
off
now.
fucking
My brain
TikTok.
is shot. I just want to answer some questions.
Mia says fuck guys.
that I
Mia
can
1000%
think of,
fuck guys.
And then another time when I'm actually processed what the fuck just happened, I'll talk about it more. So, first and foremost, the lady is safe. I know a lot of you guys were wondering. She's safe.
It's great to hear.
That's all I'm gonna say. Due to her safety, you know. The person that they pulled out of the car was her husband.
Okay.
I didn't see this at the time because I was putting my
Ethan
groceries
move.
inside
Sorry.
and I was at my table. So when she had already ran in my house, that's when they were taking her husband. But I didn't see. So I just assumed that it was her kid because when I'd seen them in the car, she kind of looked smaller. Anyways, I'll explain this another time. there was a group of people out there helping me, and I want to say thank you so much to those bystanders that show up, because honestly, I don't know if I could have done it without them. That was a really scary situation, and all I could think about was, if I don't open this door, there's a 50-50 chance that they're going to barge in here and shoot me in front of my child.
Reasonable reaction, by the way.
So ultimately, that's what made me
We
not wanna
already
open the
saw
door. And then when you have
a mother
officers
get shot,
threatening you, that
so
just scares you. And
she
yeah,
reasonable. Just saw a mother get shot in her state, where I believe they're both from Minnesota, and they're pretty much getting away with it. 1,000% reasonable to think that if you don't open that door, they're gonna barge in and have a reason to kill you. So I do not blame her at all for opening that door, and then fighting. By the way, she kept fighting, even when she opened that door. So I think she did all the right moves considering everything. I know some people were kind of upset over the fact that she opened the door, was kind of leading the lady outside. She like I said, she saw someone get shot in her own state, and very clearly all they need is a reason to shoot you.
it's insane. And I don't think anyone will really understand how anyone feels until you're put in that position. Anyways, enough about me. Going back to the lady.
We're going to be on one, yeah. Was there something else I want
Her
to talk about?
husband's
It's like
name
less,
is Brandon
but still
Steven
serious. But we'll be under.
Sands. His last name is spelled Saenz. Brandon Steven Sands. Probably saying the last name wrong, but that's how it's spelled. I asked someone that was there that day, because some people have been in contact with her for her safety reasons. I didn't want to be, just in case the less information I have, the better. So I just asked the person, is there anything, she wants to say to you guys that have watched what has happened? And she said, we have never committed crimes and are good people. And I think that one right there just really fucking hurt. Because, like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm still in a lot of shock. So, I don't know if I'll be posting as much. Maybe I just gotta process a lot of shit. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on her. But if you guys
Thank you.
find any updates about her husband, that would be great. We sent her an immigration lawyer. So yeah, we are in contact with her and trying to definitely help her. I'm gonna.
Good. She's a good person. She's a good person. It's not everything. Yeah. And there's like a short topic I want to talk about. Oh, unrelated to the ice stuff. It has more to do with purity testing. Our favorite topic. Purity testing on the left. So there's this great content creator called you guys probably see him. He's been blowing up for the past maybe all 2025. His name is Adam Killa. You guys know who he is. He's the guy who does like the dance. Anyways, he posted himself on X with a chain. He said free Palestine. He has a chain. Blah blah, and not his chain, by the way. He just kind of did it to kind of show his his support for Palestine, and then immediately he got eaten alive. Not really what about the chain. Well, mostly about the chain, but it says I cannot stress this stuff. The importance of class conscience during these times. That means for a free Palestine is crazy work. And he said, first of all, I've been outside the streets of Palestinian protests, even in different countries. I've also gathered thousands of people myself in support of Palestine. Second of all, this change from Palestinian-owned business, made from Palestinian boxer, where I'm sure donates. Third, I've lost brand deals due to my support of Palestine. I don't care. I'm going to keep supporting. But one thing y'all not finna do is complain about my support when y'all probably don't do as much as me outside the protests like me. Fourth, there's want to be mad. Yeah. So the point I want to kind of break out with him is like this guy very clearly has support. Like he's silly, but he's bringing awareness to at least the movement. I mean, there's still some criticism. I will say, if I were to be critical, is if he's using the Palestinian movement to promote his own stuff. I don't agree with that at all. But he is very, very bluntly pro-Palestine. My issue is that he obviously isn't pro-Palestine the way people want him to be, or he's going to be heavily, heavily criticized. Like, I guess the point being is like it's never, never good enough. So that's stuff. I'm glad that's not a jury. I think OP and the rest of us want to encourage you to learning class consciousness. It's like we don't need to scold fucking everybody. He's pro-Palestine. He doesn't need to be scolded. Like I said, you could have some criticisms, but I don't know. I just saw this and I was just like, he seems like a nice guy. But it's never good enough, man. It's never good enough. I thought I had more to say about that. I didn't have that much to say about it. Oh, man. I think it might be a short one today, guys. Just because I have a lot of other stuff to do today. Mia's fussy. But the beer testing with creative color too. Yikes, yeah. So I'm off Twitter and Reddit. Yeah, Twitter. I have no idea why people are like consciously like. I think here's my criticism. If you browse Twitter, whatever, I think like engage like feeding into like Twitter's algorithm, right? Like posting on Twitter, engaging in Twitter. I think that's something nobody needs to do. The fact that Twitter's alive and well still is absolutely insane to me. And yeah, and I saw something with what was it? It was with the AI. Apparently, like I just saw people talk about it, but I didn't verify. Apparently, the Grok like pretty much created like child porn. Maybe I don't know if it was exactly child porn, but apparently that's what Grok did. And then I saw this. God, people like trip me out so much sometimes. So the AI was creating like child porn apparently. And then I saw a guy on Twitter criticizing Elon Musk and Twitter for like allowing Grok to do that. And in my head, I'm like, bro, but you're on Twitter. It's like a guy who I see tweet all the fucking time complaining about porn on Twitter. It's like, bro, you're on Twitter. You're on the site that is engaging on the site constantly. And now you're on the site that's like making child porn. Like at some point, like you can't bitch about that and stay on that site. Like I'm not crazy saying that, right? It's like me being like on I don't. If I was on 4chan and I start complaining about like, yeah, there's child porn on 4chan, but I still use 4chan on daily, I'm the weird one. Like you can't complain about something that like your it's so brain dead to me. It's like, what are you just don't even say anything. It's like, damn, I can't believe the website that makes child porn sucks. I was done in 2008. Grog was 100% Epstein on it, yeah. The website I feed into is making child porn, and that pisses me off. I'm gonna criticize the child porn site that I use every day. It's definitely a sanity note doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. It's crazy. It makes me feel fucking crazy. Because there's also like no logic in that thinking. No, at first Elon said he's terrified of it. Now he embraces it, like the Grok thing. Yeah, you're supporting Elon. You're on the side. Yeah, anyone who bitches about Elon Musk on Twitter, like if you're tweeting about how much Elon Musk sucks, if you're tweeting how like there's child porn on the site, and you continue to use the site, you're a fucking moron. All right, just straight up, like you're someone that's like worth ignoring because like either you don't care about what's happening on that site specifically, or you're realistically you're just so addicted to whatever Twitter makes your brain feel like you're too gone. You're lost. You're lost. I don't use Twitch anymore because I hate Dan Clancy. I mean, I'm not a Twitch at all. My prediction for Twitch is that Twitch is gonna be most likely gone by 2030. Actually, no. I think the more realistic, it probably won't be gone. I was talking to somebody about it. Is that Twitch is a good a loss leader because the point of Twitch isn't to it's just a Fight Club quote. The the point of Twitch is the fact that it's showing off their AWS service, right? Like the was it AWS? I think that's their server. Yeah, the Amazon Web Services. So Twitch is obviously uses AWS, and as long as like Twitch is able to consistently stay up, I think Twitch is gonna be just around. Amazon does not care about Twitch. You know, I think if another service pops up that they can use to show off that service, Twitch will be gone. But aside from that, it's just something for them to point to and be like, "Yeah, look how good our services. You guys could is hosting hundreds and thousands of people live at the same time. We have no downtime. That's amazing." So yeah, I think either a new service has to come out to show that off. Yeah, and that's why Dan Clancy's still around, by the way. It's because Twitch does not care. It's just like just who cares what the fuck they're doing? We don't care. I don't use Twitch because the TV app is shit. Yeah, the TV app for Twitch. You know, I think one time I put Twitch on and just immediately got porn. I was like, oh, all right, that's weird. Remember I posted about, I was like, is it normal to have porn on Reddit? And then some guy was like, yeah, that's normal. You're an idiot. I was like, oh, okay. It's gonna get taken down. So don't even bother complaining about it. Unless you're in British TV. Yeah, but I do think long term Twitch is gonna be around. Hopefully YouTube gets better with their live streaming stuff. I think they've been fine so far. But I think there's certain aspects of there's certain things from I was gonna say from Twitch that they could take from. Like I think it needs to be easier to find live streams. I think right now if you go like to YouTube Live, it's like it feels like all over the place. See, there's a live. I don't know where the live. Oh, let's see. Where do you even see the live functionality? Ready if I change their main page to remove porn from it? There's porn on the main page of Reddit. There you go. Here's the live. Yeah, see, it's a little hidden. It's not even part of the top 3. Steal brain rot giveaway. Steal a brain rot. Free secrets. Spanish. Okay, there's that. Upcoming live streams. Live now. Like it's okay. God, it's all like brain rot. I know Scum's chill. Ludwig. This isn't someone else. That's not Hutch Hutch. There's sports. Can you watch sports on YouTube? Oh, I saw that. Sorry to make it sports related. I saw the Panthers got. It was a good game yesterday. Panthers got lost. Yeah, unfortunately the YouTube is kind of ugly. Very very ugly. I don't like it at all. Yeah, they got to fix it up. Maybe in gaming it's better. It's all just hidden. That's why it all feels like it's hidden. Like everyone uses the For You page, like your homepage, to find things. And I will say, it feels like YouTube never ever pushes lives to people. They do not care about lives. It feels like. Tall man run play. How do I play this? You play games, I guess. What is this? And this from the ads? Wow. This is supposed to go this. So this, if you click YouTube Gaming, you get this. Why is it going so slow? Well, from what I see, though, damn it! Did it push me your live, Nate? It posted at the top of my homepage. I already follow you though. Yeah, I think if you already follow somebody, it pushes the live. But I mean, like randomly. Well, I don't know. It says in my YouTube algorithm that I get I don't know why I'm playing this. It's just here. It says that people find me on the explore page. So I don't like the noise. I don't know why it's so slow. That was terrible. Whatever. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, even I'm lagging. What the hell? Save. There you go. 3 FPS goes crazy. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I think that's that for today. We talked about heavy stuff. Hopefully, but unlikely, we get better results by the end. But it seems not likely. It seems this is what it is for now. That government officials are allowed to kill private citizens. And yeah, like I said, we can't. If you're allowed, if you can protest, if you're in a position where you can protest, if you're comfortable with it, definitely go do it. And for those of you who have protest, I know someone said they donated, said they were protesting in Minnesota. Of course, thank you. You know, anyone who does anything, you know, who gives money to things that matter, uh, you know, puts attention to what's happening in the world, you know, responsibly, you know, make sure, always emphasize if you're sharing something, always verify that it's true. People are very prone to share things before even looking into it. It's something I don't agree with. So always verify your sources. That's what I always try to do. Even with the Jonathan Ross, the second I found out his name, I posted his name because he is here's the thing. Here's my mindset. Just to go just to go on another tangent. Here's my mindset. I pay taxes. Whatever service I pay taxes for, I'm basically their boss, right? ICE works for us. Okay. They get paid through our money that we give them. So yeah, we should know what our money is going to and what they're doing with it. And it sounds like what they're doing with it is killing citizens. I don't want that. I don't agree with that. So the second I found out his name, I verified through multiple sources what his name was. I posted that shit, bro. Let's fuck that guy. Because I want him fired. You know, as a partial owner of him, I want his ass fired. Because I do not El pueblo unado jamás será dividido. Yep. A village united jamás será dividido. Dividido. Sorry, my Spanish is sometimes butchered. Panda. Lizzie's laughing. Yeah. Jonathan Ross is a Fed. He is an exception to the 10th Amendment. That's an exception that can be taken away. Exactly. Or for an easy and Joe Bro. That's true. It seems like at minimum, he's not gonna get fired. Nothing's gonna happen to him. I hate to be the yeah, but if he's not gonna be fired, it's gonna be a shame. Look, they're unironically they're putting him in more danger by not punishing him. He is being put in more danger by nothing happening to him. It's crazy. Like they're trying to like what up, Maxim? Shout out Maxim. Maxim made a lot of these wonderful emojis. Shout out to him. Imagine a postal police office shot a lady in the face during mail fraud. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. So yeah. So, but like I was saying, verify your sources. Spread the word. Always be spreading the word. And if you're protesting, thank you. It's amazing. It's scary, especially nowadays, to go protest. And sometimes, it feels like it does nothing, but trust me, it does help. It inspires people. At minimum, you are inspiring people to care. You know, so they don't care. He's just simple from yeah. He's a scarecrow. Yeah, and if you're able to donate to any causes, you always have funds to do that. Donate, and yeah. So next stream will probably be tomorrow. Uh, we're not covering anything heavy. I try to avoid politics all I can, just because it gets that shit always gets kind of rocky. Shit gets lost in translation sometimes, so I try to be coherent of what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I try to be rational. What I'm trying to say. I try to really express myself properly so things don't get lost in translation. It's very very hard to do sometimes. But I'll always clarify if I say something wrong or I say something that sounds kind of messed up. I'll always clarify. So if I ever always hold me accountable, guys. If I always say something that like doesn't sound right, sounds iffy, or or just call me out. Let me know. It's the last week of break. Yeah, it's the last week of break, guys. We'll be back in the office on Monday. As far as I know it's Martin Luther King that day. As far as I know, we are officially back Monday. We are not taking MLK Day off, as far as I'm aware. That's that's what I have on my calendar. So no promises. You covered everything today really well. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, I don't mind accountability. Like obviously there's like a limit to not a limit, but there's a way things can be said. So yeah, and sometimes people don't think, like I try to think of everything I'm gonna say, and sometimes I don't. So did you ask for that day off last year? I'll try to see if I could take that day off. Yeah, MLK Day. What day did I ask? Did I ask for MLK Day off? I think Avery also asked for MLK Day off. Rum Tum Tugger, thank you for becoming a member. Oh yeah, and of course, shout out to people who became members today, and of course the long-standing members. It's only been a month, but the long-standing month members, the day ones. Thank you also for being members. $1.99. All you get is what is it? You get little emojis. I'm thinking about doing like maybe a second tier, a little higher. Maybe like a $3.99. So then if it's on mobile, it's like $4.99. And I might do member streams like through my phone, like very very small streams. It's been a hell of a month. Yeah, this the break is going kind of quick for me because we it was Christmas, then it was New Year's, and then it was this week where nothing happened, and now it's next week. So we're in pretty quick. So yeah, I couldn't imagine having 3 weeks. Maybe it's just staring over. All right. All right, the baby's looking at me. She's demanding that I end the stream. She's tired of listening to her dad. I mean, we're dogs. Me and me are dogs. But her dad yelling into the void because she doesn't comprehend. She just sees her daddy talking. You love the Skinwalker milk emote? I love that milk emote. Yeah, might do streams. I was thinking about maybe like driving to work. I'll do member streams, and just delete, just hang out while I go to work. I'll see how logistically I could do that. Because also one of those things where I don't want to be driving and reading, but sometimes there's so much traffic that I probably do have time to read stuff. I'll see. Oh, DJ sent me 10 gifties. Thank you, DJ. I have baby brain, bro. I'm exhausted. It's gonna ping for a bit. Thank you, DJ. Shout out. Just a little note, I promise. Wait, what? Were you saying Mercedes bleh? Just a nice little note. Did I miss something? Guante. It's always. I can see what you put. See child activity. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you put. Nay, I mentioned in the chat the grok out, but the term child porn is outdated now. Use CSAM instead. Okay, that's a good note. I was trying to think of the word. I knew it was CSAM. My brain was covered, so thank you for letting me know. I will try to make sure it stays in my head. But thank you for the note. I appreciate it. Not a mean note. Not even mean notes. If I can't think of a word, if I'm saying words funny, if I can't think of the proper terms, let me know. Always learning. Always learning. Alex the fishing got gifted. Is Alex here? Made the break seem quick. Yeah, everyone's having fantastic streams. Yeah, I think AB is gonna start his road trip stream soon, so that's gonna be fun. Those things are always exciting, and then of course Love has been streaming. Yeah, I've been slowly going up. They, how I see it, I don't see them as competition. I see as we helping each other out. It's only competition. We're all live at the same time, right? But yeah, I think I've been growing because they also stream. Like people want to see more streams from us, so it's been cool. It's been cool. And I've been doing good for my numbers. I started off with like 20, 30 concurrent live viewers, and I've been kind of been doing like 50. So that's been nice. Yeah, I see Love and AP get to like 500, 600, which they should. They've been more popular. They've been around longer than I have. If I ever surpass them, bro, I am gonna flex on that. Cause like, bro, you've been here for this long and you barely and I caught up. Come on, step up. Yeah, that's that. Okay, I gotta go. Seriously, everyone have a fantastic Sunday. Thank you for everyone for hanging out. Thank you for everyone who became members, and thank you to everyone who donated. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow up in the air. But bye bye. Always wait a little bit because I don't know when it cuts off.